unfortunately we really have to get west as soon as we can. I've got an appointment with a doctor in Menorca in a month, so we have to get there for that.
This is about 3 in the morning and we have a stowaway on board.
She's off! Have a safe trip! Okay, so we've been in Mahon in Menorca for a few days now in the marina. So the main reason we have come here is, I mean, it's beautiful, but also I had to have some medical treatment, so just a procedure I have done about every 11 or 12 months, but I have to have a sedation for that treatment, so I organised to have it done here, and I organised this like a few months ago, so yeah, so I had that done.
Still recovering from anaesthetic, but I think good then.
I'm hungry.
Cold and hungry. Back to Aedis.
I want to lie in bed with hot water bottle eating roast potatoes.
And spent sort of yesterday recovering. Was still in a little bit of pain, but seemed to be pretty good today. So we're hoping that we can leave tomorrow and head towards mainland Spain. So we are also preparing to cross the Atlantic with the Atlantic Rally Crossing, and that is in like 6 weeks' time. So Art preparation job 4001. Going up the mast to possibly have a look at the brackets for the Echo Max radar reflector, and
we're fitting a
fit a
Windex
proper
wind indicator.
wind indicator in case our wind instrument breaks again.
Fun times.
We all know how fun that is.
Freezer compressor. We've got the new freezer compressor in here, which is a bigger unit, but it's basically this whole locker, which is quite a big locker, is not getting enough ventilation. We upgraded the size of this ventilation panel, so it's a huge ventilation panel. Still too hot, so we've now adding a computer fan. We've just worked out the wiring, so we've basically tagged it along to the existing fan on the compressor, and this fan we're going to now mount against the ventilation panel so that hopefully we get a lot more air circulation inside the box. The grand scheme, the grand aim is that it's more efficient. Neither of us know much about power or electricity or how that stuff works, so it's kind of just a hope that it is more efficient because there's more coolness inside the locker. Right, the sink was leaking around the edges. I don't know if it's just because it's loosened up. We've had some big swell we bashed into at one point, but basically the silicone had separated away from the stainless steel sink, so I've just cut away all the old silicone. Just cleaning it up now, cleaning up this edge around this here, and we're going to re-silicone the sink in. Hopefully, it doesn't happen again.
Alla gloria militar.
Molar, Fortress of Isabel.
Fortress of Isabel. That's where we are. That's pretty awesome so far. Going down into the ammunition dumps.
What sort of creature dumps ammunition on here?
There's no way out. We have to go in there. Let's go.
This is one of the ammunition dumps.
That means that they used to drop the shells in here, or do you reckon they had fresh ammunition here?
I don't know.
Got sent up.
One or the other.
This is a pretty cool section because this is like, it's just these weird little underground tunnels. There's no light or anything, so I don't actually know how they
Candles
must have just
with
had
ammunition everywhere.
Yeah, well, I don't know, but like it seems really weird that there's just all these. Oh, them. Oh,
No,
damn it.
the lights just went out. The lights are on a sensor here. So now,
Now we have to walk back in the dark.
here, if I go ahead, maybe I can get the sensor to come on. Surely there's more sensors around
You'd think so.
than the one at the very start. I'll go up to and get it fired up again. Leaving the tunnels,
Exiting the labyrinth.
we think.
Yeah, we think. The lady said we were meant to only be in here for like 10 minutes, and I think she underestimated how much we enjoy underground tunnels.
So now we're on the way out, it's getting warmer.
Yep.
Leaving
Pretty
the tunnel.
awesome though.
Yeah, it's like, what, a couple of 100 metres of tunnels under here.
Yeah, and that's probably just in a straight line. They kind of curve all around, and you got all different sections and stuff, so
Cool spot, I like it.
really cool. Nope, that's it. He's not very afraid, is he?
This is his house.
Guarding the gate. But I reckon I can see where they've leant against the wall
Constantly.
constantly.
So we've climbed right up to the top of, well, I guess one of the highest vantage points on this side at least of Fortress Isabella II, which is guards the entranceway to Mahon in Menorca, and it's a very specky spot actually. It's a huge fortress that guards this entranceway, protecting not only that, but it's also like a defence. It's got its own defence in itself. And from here you can see this section here, where the other side of the, I guess this moat. Don't know if it was ever full of water, but basically you've got that section behind where the riflemen had access to that whole length of barricade to be able to ward off any approaching enemy from the land. And then behind that you've got there's a small anchorage actually in here that's natural, and then behind, well, you've got the beautiful sign that tells us everything, but the main thing that you're looking at on the other side there is the quarantine hospital on the other side of the water there. Yeah, it's an amazing spot, a lot of history here. So this is supposed to be Well, this is, at the time, was a modern way of collecting rainwater. We can't quite work it out, and we didn't get the audio thing, so who knows, but basically
A lot of water would go in here.
yeah, there's the main massive reservoir behind Claire there.
And then we assume this was some kind of other system.
Yeah, so it seems to collect water, funnel into this first pool, and then you've got all these, well, you've got 4 other pools that it goes through, and then down the other side, but it's not really sure what these things were for. This is an enormous cannon that's on the top of the hill that looks out over the entranceway to Mahon. Apparently it still works, but it can't turn anymore. But don't tell anyone if you're planning on invading Mahon anytime soon. The guns can't turn. They can only go one direction. So we've just been in the fortress, I don't even know, Isabella. And we were talking to the director. He just managed to give us a little ride all the way back because we were deep.
Very nice of him.
Anyway, Fortress Isabella was finished in 1860. It took 25 years to complete.
2,000 workers.
2,000 workers.
All by hand.
All handmade. Every brick was basically hand cut and laid by hand. So it's very impressive. It's enormous.
Okay, so we've just put our engines on to leave Mahon. We are hoping to get all the way to Ibiza today, so overnight sail to get to Ibiza, then maybe anchor there for a day and a night, have a bit of a sleep, and then get to, I think it's called Santa Pola on the Spanish coast.
I don't know.
Oh
No.
no! It's breathing! Oh my god, it's a whale!
Why don't we go over here first?
Oh, okay, you just ruined the whole story.
Stone staircase.
Bloody David Bowie's gonna pop out any second now.
More places to kill people from. This is like a Ace Ventura moment, except it's not a albino pigeon. I'm gonna catch you.